Good morning, guys. How you doing? You ever just start your day without a real plan? Kind of one of those days. We have a plan in place. We have goals set, and then you reach that point to where runners call it that point right before the runner's high kicks in. Right, you feel exhausted. You feel like you're beat down, worn out, can't go on anymore, and then you push through and you get it. Well, today's one of those days. This weekend was one of those weekends. Um, when you get going 110 miles an hour, it's really good to remember why you're going 110 miles an hour. And for me, I can get lost in the abundance of things that I like to do. And what I mean by that is I love to put a lot of things on my plate. It doesn't mean that I wear myself out physically all the time, but you get mentally exhausted as well. So that I like to share. I'm not Captain Incredible. Well, yeah, I am, but even Captain Incredible um, has its moments of recalculation. And that was this morning for me. I woke up, actually went to bed last night, just like I do every night, and being positive, showing gratitude. We've got this little chalkboard at home that says, I am grateful for, and I make sure that every once in a while I clean that all off and start fresh and put something on there. And, you make the gratitude statements. But I want to remind you, and I was reminded of this last night too, that it's not the words so much as the feelings that change things. So we can talk about being positive all day long. And if we don't do something inside to help us feel that and perpetuate that feeling, chances are it's just a bunch of lip service. And I'm sure you've heard those expressions before. So make sure that you feel the gratitude and show gratitude for the little things too. I mean, the big things are easy, right? But show gratitude for the little things as well. Stop, and enjoy that cup of coffee if that's what you're doing in the morning. Remember what it is you're in the gym for, working out, and why you're doing that. As you try to wake up your teenager to get them motivated for the day, remember how much you love them and why exactly you're picking on them to get up so early in the morning. All right. So today, I started off. I know what I do every day. I know, and Mondays are busy days for me, which is really incredibly good. I love it. But there are certain things that I have allowed to slip out of my view amongst the busyness. Some important goals, some important steps toward achieving my goals. And we convince ourselves on a daily basis that the reason we have to not do this today is because we've got all of this to do. And even though this is real important to me, if I don't do all this stuff, I'll never get whatever. Okay, get to wherever. Sometimes the truths we tell ourselves are not necessarily truths, and our excuses become our reasons. And there's a difference between a reason and an excuse. And I'd like you to ponder that for a minute. So today, day 15 on being positive, what I'd like you to do is be in the moment. Do your gratitude statement, do your mantra, tell yourself you're beautiful. Craig Volmico, look in the mirror and tell yourself you love yourself. I'm picking on him. Just be in the moment for a minute. Take this opportunity at day 15, which is a halfway mark, right, to make sure that you've monitored, measured, and clarified exactly what it is we want to do. And it can be this 30-day challenge for positivity, or it can be anything in your life. Where are you in your business? Where are you in your relationship? Where are you in your health? Where are you? There's so many things that you can focus on. Just where are you? Take a moment. And the middle of the year was, I think it was, what was it, July 3rd or 2nd or something like that. I can't remember the middle of the year, but right in the middle of our calendar year. Okay, and be a good time to reflect, right? Get a little sensory acuity. Where are we? Where are we going? What are we doing this for? and move forward with that. Now, if you didn't see Deb's picture, it disappeared. Let me share, see if I can paraphrase it for you. Basically, it said being positive doesn't mean that everything's going to work out exactly as you want it to, but whatever happens, you will maintain a positive state of mind or a positive feeling, right? So that was the post that I wanted to that I shared and disappeared. I'll try and find it, put it back up there. Okay, so on this busy Monday, take a minute to breathe. If you had a weekend, let go of the things you can't control. Enjoy and be grateful for the things that you do have and that are working for you. And we'll approach some tougher subjects coming up this week as far as being positive goes, and some of the bigger subjects. I've got a few people reached out to me this weekend. That's why I'm not heavy-hearted, but thick-minded today. I've got a lot to think about. People suffer. There's suffering in the world. The Four Noble Truths, Shaolin. One is there's suffering in the world. Two, suffering stems from the ego, or desire, and desire stems from the ego. And then number four would be the elimination of the ego would eliminate suffering. Now, this is a philosophy. It's not a law. And if you look at it, it's fun to imagine the elimination of that. But let's go back to the reality that people suffer, and suffering is not always what you think it is. It's not, people are being squashed, hurt, killed, destroyed, tortured. That's not the only type of suffering, okay? People suffer when they have expectations that aren't met. Suffering, right? There are all levels of different types of suffering. So we define our world by defining our terms. But people are suffering, and they reach out. And when they reach out, I get, heavy-hearted for them, empathetic, and thick-minded. And what I mean by thick-minded is I start to ponder possibilities of ways to improve upon their situation. And I can't do it for them. All I can do is share. So today, day 15 of being positive, I am positive I will be able to help in one way or the other, even if it's just being the voice of truth, or something. I'm positive I'll figure something out. And I'm positive that as I sit here this morning, the first thing I'm going to do after I finish talking to you nice folks, is re-clarify where I'm at, what I'm doing. It's a good thing to do every once in a while, and today, right now, is that moment for me. And it always starts with love. Okay, so day 15, be positive. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday, so I'm not sure what time, but what time works best for you guys? I know Arizona, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning right now, or 3:30 or something. And I know over here, some of us are already at work. Maybe it doesn't matter. You guys can watch it later. All right. Good morning, Sarah. I love everybody. I love you guys. Until I see you next time, tomorrow morning. I'm sorry, I'm not saying goodbye again. I'm trying to get this to the YouTube channel. So if you like these, like them and subscribe, because it helps my YouTube channel grow, and share them with other people. Let's get the message out there. And I've got a new challenge coming up for you at the end of the month. And we'll talk about that as time gets closer. And then tonight I will go live on the martial arts channel again, and it'll be martial arts. So that'll probably be about, let's see, it's Monday, so 8 p.m. I think, my time. Okay, I do. I love you. Have a great day. Be positive, refocus, find your clear point, your clarity, be specific on your goal, and let's get moving. Breathe. Take a moment to breathe, okay?